I will say that we had a productive year this year. You know, we had dinner with Andrea Libman, Andy Price. We contributed $3,000 to help out this venue after the whole financial situation. And a lot of you have been asking if I'm going to be back for Bay Area Brony Spectacular 2025. And the answer is yes. I will most definitely be back there for the final event in California next year. Matter of fact, Everfree Northwest is kicking up in a couple more months. And sadly, I won't be at the venue in Bellevue this year because I want to help out some old friends again. I feel like we had a productive year this year, and you know, a lot of the staff members, they're like, you're important to this venue and we love you and thank you for everything that you've done. And even 4 separate staff members said that they want to see me come back again, alongside with the fact that somebody of this channel had asked me for an autograph in person, by the way, which I'm still a little bit flustered about because nobody's ever asked me for autographs in person, which is kind of weird. You know, you have all these people that show up to a venue for like a weekend, and then a random individual comes in and's like, hey, could I get an autograph? And I'm just like, sure. Like, I was flustered because rarely anybody ever asks me in person for autographs or autographs in general. So I signed it for them, no problem whatsoever. I have no problem signing autographs. It was just weird that, you know, I've never gotten anybody to ever ask me for autographs. Of course I'll be back. And on a side note, I will say that 2 years ago when I came to BABSCon, we just were not having the greatest times. I was pissed off. I was disconnected from the event. I felt like I didn't matter being there. And then I take some time. I go to the event in Bellevue last year, the one in Seattle, and I cried my eyes out because I had such a good time with the Netflix celebrities and Tabitha St. Germain and Nicole Oliver. And then I come back to California this year, and the lead of ConOps told me that I'm important to this event, and the sponsor lead was like, we love you, and even the vice chair was like, you have provided a lot of kinetic energy and energetic energy to this year's event, and I would love to see you come back at the most expensive sponsor range possible. And with that being said, I won't be able to make it to the event in Washington this year because I feel like there's some old friends out there that really need our help right now, especially since it's the final event. Your blessings, everyone, and BABSCon, because I am coming back. As a matter of fact, let me show you something while I'm connected to my hotspot. And while I'm also on the subject, I will talk about another thing that may have contributed to the aggression during the 2022 event. And it's going to be hard for me to talk about because she's been gone already 4 years. But in this state, everything literally went to shit. I had unmarked state police officers starting shit. I was doing a dead-end courier job with nobody hiring me, even though I had experiences at some place until, you know, I found love at this new place that is actually putting some hours and money on my table with some amazing staff and some amazing management. And 4 years ago, my Nana passed away in her sleep with us already having to deal with, you know, my 27-year-old brother who's already been dead almost 8 years, being put to rest because, you know, the lazy-ass government. Between the aggression of having to go to court because of some unmarked cops, my Nana passing away, and dealing with just a dead-end courier job, I couldn't take home a Space Edition Golden Gates, and I'm still bummed about it to this day because she had a light-up helmet. And when I went to the event 2 years ago, I was being treated differently and, you know, being lied to about certain things and just felt like I wasn't welcome. So I definitely want to say that this year's event, I felt like I was welcome and, you know, I got treated with love and respect, and I had such an amazing, unforgettable time, even though they went through a financial issue recently, but I had an amazing time. But don't you guys worry, because I am for sure coming back to this upcoming year's event. But I do have plans on coming back again.